Today I'm going to talk a little bit about worship planning and how to use Service Builder to communicate the worship songs that you're planning on doing week by week. So I'm going to start by selecting some worship songs that our church does and then show you how I would distribute that music. So I'm going to skip ahead a week to this week here. You see if I go there that the date is February 14th. Oh, Valentine's Day. And we have scripture picked, but we don't have any songs picked yet. So we're going to go right to the worship tab. Just click on the little icon. And so now we find ourselves on the worship tab. And to make it easy, I'm just going to go to our recent tab here to see songs that we've done recently. So I'm going to pick a few. This is just fake. I'll just pick a few here. Brokenness Aside. Where would we be? Okay, so let's say those are the 4 songs that we're going to do. Now I'm going to pick February 14th as a service that I want to add those songs to. So add to service. And now I'm going to clear our little notepad here. Let's go and look at the service. So there are the songs that we're doing. Now you would drag these into the order that you wanted to do them. And I'm just going to do this again, fake. There is a feature in Service Builder which allows you to see the music for those songs through YouTube. So that's this little TV button right here. So I'm going to click on this TV button to take me to the YouTube page. And you can see that each song has a video. Brokenness Aside, Where Would We Be, Gloria in Excelsis, hey, that's one I wrote. And this is Amazing Grace by Jeremy Riddle. Now at the very bottom of that list is a group of songs with the URLs to the YouTube videos. So I'm going to just copy that. Another thing that you can do is you could send this link to your team. So if you put a custom YouTube URL in here and click update, then that song has a different video that's unique to your church. So now that we've got the bottom URLs linked, I'm going to open up my email program, and I use Gmail. So go to gmail.com. And here we are on gmail.com, and I'm going to compose a message. And in the message, I'm going to put those video links like that. So I'm going to just write in the subject line, worship for February 14. And now recipients. So let's go back to the Service Builder tab in my browser. And I'm going to go look at the people who are scheduled for this week. So I go to the Schedule tab. And it's the 14th, so we scroll down to the 14th. We maybe have a few holes in here that have to be filled. So really this band is supposed to be Rob Rumbold on drums. Bassist is Bruce. And pianist is myself. Double booking. Oh, that's okay. I'm set as the worship leader. All right, so you'll notice that there's a little envelope here in the corner. And there's also this group mail schedulees. So if I click that, it's going to open up my mail program. Now here's my mail program with all the people who are scheduled for that week in the to box. Not all of them are musicians. So I might want to get rid of some of the people who doesn't apply to. Because I've already created the email, I'm just going to select all those by pushing Control-A on the keyboard, and then Control-X to cut them, and then go in to the recipients in this email I've already started and just paste them in there. I can just send that and they'll get the videos. But of course, you may want charts as well. Let me show you how I do charts at my church. So I'm going to go to drive.google.com, and Google Drive is kind of like Word and Excel and PowerPoint that runs through your browser. So, and the neat thing about it is you can share things, music charts or MP3s or whatever, using Google Drive. So in my drive, I have a folder called The Crossing, which I've shared with the people who are part of our Crossing Church. And in that, we have service slideshows, worship song charts, individual lyric slides. So I'm going to go into worship song charts. And here you can see we have some charts. So now because the people who are in my church and in my band have access to this folder, every time I make a chart and put it in this folder, they can go and get it and see it for themselves. So this makes it really easy for me to distribute music. I can send them the names of the songs, and they can go get the charts for themselves. So let's just take a look at an example chart here. The way I do charts is I put the slashes for each beat with bar lines in and repeat marks in, just to make it as, I like to get them all on one page so that when you're playing an instrument, sometimes when you're playing an instrument, it's really hard to turn the page. So I try to provide as much information as I can in the chart so that you know the order of verses and choruses. So you'll see I always make the choruses bold. So after we sing this chorus, it says verse 2, so you'd go up and you'd sing the second line here. Then you'd come down and do the chorus, this black bold part, and then chorus 2 below. And I have repeat marks and so on. So this is an example chart. Now what I do is I send all of the charts as an attachment. And to do that, you need to download them as PDFs first. So if you click File in here, you can choose Download as a PDF. Save it to some folder like your desktop or something like that. So I'm going to show you the folder where I've saved all my PDFs. So it's on my desktop, and it's called PDF Charts. A large list of PDF charts that we do as a church. And I just select them as attachments and include them in the email to people. So that's really how simple it is to send out music to people. And if you have any questions or would like another video, please don't hesitate to ask, and have a fantastic day.